Can money buy freedom from jail? Because that is exactly what conman Sukesh Chandrasekhar seems to be doing. Sukesh Chandrasekhar has now offered to pay 217 crore rupees to settle the fraud case against him so he can walk out of prison. And just recently, the Supreme Court allowed sterling biotech promoters, the Sandesara brothers, who allegedly siphoned off over 5,000 crore rupees, to repay 5,100 crores as a one-time settlement to get their FIRs closed. Even globally, Meta has paid out nearly $8 billion to settle privacy violation cases in the US. So is it true that the rich can simply pay and escape punishment? What you're seeing is called either compounding of offences or settlement. And yes, the law allows it in many situations. Under the Criminal Procedure Code and now the Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Sanhita, the law clearly lists which offences can be compounded and who can agree to it. Generally, compoundable offences are either minor offences or disputes between private parties. This can include fraud, criminal breach of trust, defamation, simple hurt, and even offences like eve-teasing or causing a miscarriage if the woman agrees to settle. In compoundable offences, parties can settle out of court and simply withdraw the complaint. But this is very different from what happens in non-compoundable offences. In serious crimes, parties cannot just privately settle and walk away. Instead, they must approach the High Court or even the Supreme Court, which can use its powers to quash the FIR if it believes justice is served. Now comes the grey zone. In bank fraud cases, the RBI's one-time settlement teams allows banks to recover money by accepting less than the full amount instead of getting nothing from non-performing assets. The Supreme Court has said one thing very clearly. The OTS does not wipe out criminal liability if fraud is proven. In 2019, the Supreme Court laid down strict limits. Courts will not allow settlement in cases involving sexual offences, crimes against minors, SC/ST Act offences, corruption, and serious economic frauds with public impact. In 2023, the Delhi High Court reaffirmed that crimes like rape, murder, and POCSO cases cannot be settled. Yet in 2025, the Supreme Court itself allowed settlement in a case of grievous hurt, citing exceptional circumstances under Article 142. So yes, the law does allow for flexibility, but that flexibility also then fuels one big accusation, that when money enters the picture, the law bends. Whether that's justice or privilege, that's a debate India still has not settled.